After 5 months, I finally am doing a thermal paste change because the stock cooler paste, I didn't apply that correctly, and a smaller CPU core with the same exact processor was getting much better temperatures. And also, while I was building this computer, of course, this cooler that I have in here should have much better temps than that little tiny cooler with the little small fan. This for sure should have a much better cooling capacity than that little fan. Also, I didn't attach the cooler up correctly because I didn't tighten the screws down hard enough. So we're gonna take this thing back up and see how it looks. I always wondered how it looked after all this time. I really wonder how it all looked. For some reason, actually, it's coming off really easily. Yeah, so we'll see how the paste I applied went. And it's coming off right in there. Let's see if I can just tighten the screw like this. I still have the power supply plugged in, but switched off, so this case will act like an anti-static. Of course, another thing I noticed too is that this fan cover had a lot of dust underneath it, so I went ahead and dusted that off. Because small coolers should not be getting much better temperatures than this. And definitely the cooler did come off a few times too. Oh gosh. Definitely didn't plan this for sure. I did plan a thermal paste change, but when I did that, I thought I should get some much better quality thermal paste. Okay, here we go. We have this. I feel like I should maybe move the CPU cooler out of the way. Or should I unplug something else first? Well, the cooler itself needs to be unplugged from the fans. I'll do that now. Please excuse my not so good camera holding since I'm just one person over here. But doing this does have better light. Gosh, it is hot in this room. It is quite interesting about all this stuff in here. I'm surprisingly well, it all held up. I found the TPU. Okay, I found the TPU. I found the Supreme FX. Start button. Slow mode, and a lot of other good things in there too, including HD audio, which actually is doing really good. I looked at some little guidelines online from the motherboard, and they all seem really good looking. Yeah. So I have to get this little light, I have to get the little attachment for the light off. And then I'll just pull the whole thing out. Actually, you know what? I'm almost there. Yeah, I'll just pull the whole thing out. Okay. So if you don't, this one, with my fans. Actually, and while it's there, I'm gonna check their amperage. It's 0.50 amp. So this whole time, it's taking a whole amp from the CPU header. That's interesting. So I've been trying to get better case fans, but they've always been taking too much power. If you can see that right there, it's pretty good. But for some reason, this case fan's been much slower, but yet it takes a lot more power than something like this. It could be an improvement in technology. It could be the fan blades are pushing a lot more. It could be a lot more things. So now, let's actually take the cooler off. Wow, it comes off really easily. Sure, at least it's on there. Oh, and there it goes. Wow, I hadn't seen this, and I've been wondering how the cooler did. And look at that. There's my Intel CPU. And it fit in all the paste spread across perfectly. I used the dot method, and it worked. Oh, sorry for that. I'm trying to feel the heat pipes. They're cold now. Well, I'm gonna put that in my carpet over there. So 5 months old thermal paste, of course, will come off real easily because there's been not been much in there. It's still a little wet too, it seems, but I'm surprised actually it held up really well. The CPU still looks like new to me. Well, you can still see some lettering, but I can't tell if I put enough thermal paste. But probably I'm guessing this is of course the cooler did hop up and on and off the CPU a few times, so yeah, I can still tighten this in a little more. I'm gonna remove. No, I think I'll clean the thermal paste first. So yeah, so you got a nice image of the thermal paste. I'm pretty happy about that. I'm using some isotrope 91% isotrope alcohol, the most powerful I can find. So actually, surprised it actually hit the whole CPU, but not as much paste as normally when everyone takes their own CPU off. Not as much really came off. I didn't screw it. Of course, there wasn't a lot of dust underneath my thing, so I'm gonna get my Q-tips. I was gonna try. I think it was A-tone or something like that, Actone, but I didn't want to risk it. I think it'd be better just to use what they recommend. I'm surprised the cooler held up. Everything held up. The whole CPU die was covered. Peeling it off. It's doing pretty well. Doesn't smell like alcohol yet, but there's the cover seal for your protection. Now we take. Oh, you're kidding! There's another seal. Another sealed one. I can't peel it off. Just that one's at the puncture. I just puncture this one. Puncture this one. Well, that's quite interesting. Now it smells like alcohol for real. Gosh. Try to get all this off. It has held up. Seal for your protection. There's a lot of stuff in it. It's not like that alcohol they use in the doctor's office. For sure. Okay. Look at the seal. I'll get the seal off. No. Yeah, it's pure alcohol, right? Or almost pure. Try tipping a little bit in there. Okay. Shouldn't hold this. And I'm just gonna apply some of it to the CPU. Get as much paste as I can off of it. It's coming off real well, actually. I'm surprised. Never seen other one use the dot method. It doesn't really go so well. I'm guessing, but why am I getting like 90? Why am I getting like 90 degrees or like 100 degrees Celsius? Got the prime 95. Okay. Screw it. Did a little bit with a little Q-tip. Now I'm going to try wiping this off as much as I can. Wow. I never actually removed thermal paste before from the processor. And it looks brand new. It basically looks brand new. Surprisingly, the actual processor itself. I'm not trying to get too much that can off of this thing. Maybe just not a lot of thermal paste really stuck to the thing. That's probably why. But wow, it looks like brand new. It looks like new. I'm not even joking. I'm gonna try the line method next and try to mount this thing correctly. Right to the motherboard. Those are my M.2 drives. That would be a fat 11. So here we go. Well, I can't take a picture because it's so there, but everything goes well. I'm also going to screw the mounting hardware too. Oh wow, that wasn't even tight at all. It came real easily. That looks like brand new. I'm not even joking. That looks like new. If I cut off it, it comes right off. I didn't even use that much either. It still says Intel Core i7 7700K. Try to take a picture. Here we go. Skip to a part where the light paste. Now, won't you look at that? If you swipe, CPU's fully cleaned. Cool. It's clean. There's little dents in there, it looks like. I was right. It wasn't even tight. I was right, this thing wasn't even tightened down correctly. So this is tight. It's tightened up. Can't go anymore. This can't go anymore. So yeah, tighten everything down. I'll just have to try cable manage some of this stuff. I can't really cable manage this thing. Try cable managing that. I don't like this, but it's just gonna be probably going to be much of a try. What else mess over here? Yeah. Building PC's fun. So this will allow the extra room. This will tighten down the mounting. This is mounting hardware. Let's begin with this side. I have to do the middle. Just in case. Let's just tighten it off in case the thing is like that. So let's check and see what we need. So it says 5. The middle is what we want. And the outer is what we want. So I can actually properly follow the installation instructions. It's not that bad. There's my optical drive over there. There's some holes for nothing. It does work. It does work nicely. So I think we're good. Intel Core i7 7700K. And I think I actually went over with the thermal paste. It was shiny at the edge. I can still see some ugly pins, but I'm not taking that section out. No way I would be doing it. it's not done, not fully tightened in yet. Just a little bit tight. Okay, now we tighten this down. Tighten this side down. Tight. Tight. We're also going to correctly apply thermal paste. This time, I'm going to tighten down the CPU cooler. Well, it's not tightened yet. Okay, tighten up. Tight. It's the instruction that people online said not to do tight so much. And not tighten up so much, but I listened and I knew so much, so I tightened up a lot. I actually tightened up too little. Oh yeah, we have a PCI Express 4X, PCI Express 8, and PCI Express 16. That's from my graphics card. Yeah, let's turn the CPU meter on right now. Yeah, that fan will cool off just fine. Sure, the CPU would burn and it would be dead and good. Okay. Cooler master goes in this way. So we have to have it. I'm gonna skip this step. Actually, no. Actually, I'm picking up our thermal paste that I got in the mail today. Look at all those wires back there. I mean, this casing cable managed. This fan's not doing so much. I don't even think this fan will fit. I don't think I can run SOI with this kind of setup, or wire setup, or anything else like that. Surely the cable manage everything. I'll do that another day. I'm not doing it today. It's too much. And this fan is effectively cooling all that. It seems, I think, up here. So we're gonna open up thermal paste. This has to be the best camera work ever. I'm being sarcastic on that. It turns out like this. There we go. Have to turn this down correctly. I have any other thing on camera I can use. This is the best camera I got. I just need some milk in it. And I'm gonna open the thermal paste. I need to apply some. That's the whole reason why I make this video, folks. There we go. It's open. Because it's instructions. I'm fine without it. Look at that. There's your one. So let's see what else we have in this little tiny box. $11 worth of stuff. We have our glue spatula. And what we all want. It's okay, don't clean. They're only being used one time. How high performance thermal paste. I'm joking. It's high performance. I'll keep this box. I'll keep this box in here. There's your old Kryonaut paste from Kryonaut. Here's the replacement. So I was going to do apply a dot for the center. Before we do that, let's check and see if our mounting hardware is good enough. Okay. Seems good. It's good. Let's also check our wires too. See a few wires actually in the power supply are not so plugged in so well. And that power supply is not even screwed in there yet. It's not even sliding. So I'm gonna stop recording for this part. I really need to do this carefully. Wow. I never knew how hard it was to open this thing. But now it seems to be going pretty good. I used it about one time. I actually wonder if I used it too much or not. There we go. It's in. And I'm still screwing it in. I'm screwing it as far as I can go. I can press it down a little bit too. So I have to screw this in just a little bit more. It's not done yet. This side still needs screwing. needs to be screwed. I'm not stripping this all right. I'm not applying. This better yield me a temperature difference. I have to do the other side now. Make sure the pressure is equal. I think I'm pressing enough pressure on this processor. I think this side is done. Time for the other side. I really hope this thing still works after all of that. Well, I have some really good performance coolant compound. I better get a better temperature difference in this thing. Okay, here it is. The motherboard actually is flexing how much force I put on this thing. A little bit more. Come on, I can do it. You can do it. I think it's good. I think this thing's solid in there now. Yeah, this thing's not moving at all. I don't think it will move. And yeah, come on, I'll get to plus. Plus for good luck. Yeah. That's sure in there tight. Won't even move. I actually hope the motherboard still works. Yeah. Time to plug everything back in. I really hope this thing still works after. I'm gonna put this back inside the packaging. Spatula. An instruction manual in case I never need this. It's not to do an X, and then the CPU will spread around. But I think that's too much. I didn't do an X. I think X is way too much paste. And then way too much paste in the CPU. So there you go. It's in. It's not moving at all. This thing for sure won't move. The only thing that is moving is the whole motherboard itself. Yeah. This thing is on there. It's on there for sure. I'm gonna just tighten up the corners. Excuse the blurriness. So this better give me a better temperature difference. I just said it was done. Oh, next maybe. Yeah, I think I'm done with this. I'm actually flexing the motherboard to screw it in actually, so just for safety, I'll still have a screwdriver. Let's see if I can screw in one of those. Some of the actual the screws holding the motherboard onto the case itself. Those are important. Those are important too. Those are the things that actually hold the motherboard itself to the case. Without those, the whole motherboard's gonna collapse. This one's definitely in there for sure. That one not really. I think we're ready to go. I'm just gonna screw a little more just to make sure we're ready to go. I think. So that's the V battery. I didn't say the voltage, but just KTS. But all this tiny little thing. I'm having the Supreme FX sound card on this board. Great sound. On the GPU, better hope this thing works with how tight I attach this thing to my board. It's really tight. Really tight. It's not moving anywhere. So I think it should definitely give me a performance boost. Or not performance boost, but temperature boost or difference because the cooler is mounted on. It's much tighter now. It's actually much tighter on there now. It's good. Yeah, I noticed. I also put my memory dual channel cable managed that little cable. I even have this little CPU wire cable power going over there too. let me go all mount it. Like an iPhone mount. It's like it really is an iPhone mount. If you're wondering, these fans, individual, if you're trying to buy the Master Air Maker 8, these fans have, each fan is rated to 0.50 amps. So it's about half an amp for one fan at 12 volts. That should be enough power for it, right? Yeah, 600 to 180 RPM. It's a little more than that. So we have to plug the fans in. Go. We're gonna keep that plug in there. The power supply. HD audio better be good. Power supply is working okay. So I think once this is done, I'll boot straight to the BIOS. Hopefully we'll have a lower temperature. There should be for sure, since the computer definitely was given a little bit of time to cool off. Okay, this is the hardest part. I have to run. Oh gosh, need a rest, need a rest. I have some M.2 drives over there. I'll put Intel Optane in one of them. Okay, here we go. Here we go. The computer is switched off, but not unplugged. Oh, hold on, I just need a rest. So, here we go. Almost like the last step. This thing should not come off. It should not. This thing is on as tight as it possibly can. And if I go tighter, I'll possibly break the motherboard. If I go any tighter. But there's our case over there. I actually want to boot the computer and see if it works like this. I mean, I actually did put away a little more thermal paste on there, just a little bit more. It is high performance, so definitely shouldn't be improving on the Cooler Master's paste. The game is cooler. This cooler is a 250 watt TDP, but like a little 65 watt TDP cooler is doing better than this thing. Okay, now's the moment of, well, everyone would say moment of truth. But let's clean up my whole bottle of 91% ITV alcohol, which really works well. I used 2 Q-tips the entire time of this, and the screwdriver. I hadn't turned the computer on yet, so let's hope it works. 3, 2, 1. Booting up. Try going to BIOS. Try going into the BIOS. Oh, it posted into the BIOS. Into the BIOS. Hello. That works. Well then. Mr. Monitor, there's no video output. That's strange. Let me try turning it off, the monitor, and turn the monitor back on. Maybe we can test another signal. Well, it has done this before. This works. The mouse works. It could be just playing around with it. See, it's probably in BIOS. As soon as I click the button, it shuts off. Let's try that again. Wait for it to post. I actually wonder if I'm pulling, if it's actually lit up the back. You see a little light in there? Well, for all that I know, if it's in or not. I can confirm the heatsink itself does light up. Okay, let's try booting into Windows, not BIOS. So, try to full boot up. Let's hope this really works for real. This is the third time. We're not going to BIOS, we're going straight to Windows. See, there it is, putting up Windows. So it does take a while. And the CPU is working. So I'm going to plug it in here. Just hope that it just works. And let's check my. Okay, so we're in display port. Display port. Should I go into HDMI? Got the HDMI, got everything plugged in there. And our display port input should be out soon. Hello. I'm still loading. Do you have to plug in the HDMI cable? I don't want to go through that. But did I even plug one in? Should be in. Try that again. No video. Oh, it is blinking, so it is working. I'll turn the display off. Plug an audio device in there. See, I need the video yet. I'll set it on this thing the same day. I'll plug these things in. So, headphone goes in first. So the headphone is going first. And the microphone. This is my audio device. Wait, I have a light. Now it's active. Okay. Here it is, yes. It booted up. Welcome to Windows 10. Okay, so the first thing opening up is our monitor. We don't know if the system is overclocking. Okay, so now we have some really good thermal paste. Plugged in a mic and a headphone. And look at that for temperatures. They did change a little. They did change there a little more. Okay, let's try the benchmark. F40 is the trial period. It works. improvement. We let thermal paste cool off yet. We just applied it and turned the computer back on. So let's see. So it does jump. It still jumps normal, but it doesn't jump so high. That's already an improvement. Try maximum heat load. Well, that's an improvement, alright. 85 instead of 90. Right, 107. Let's try. I'm interested. Let's try something else. Won't you look at that improvement? 84 instead of 100. Now that's an improvement right there. For sure. Big improvement. It is rising slowly, but before it used to be at like 90 to 100. So now I'm running like, so what is it? Hold on. Look at that, 14-degree difference. 14-degree difference from tightening it down correctly and applying it correctly. That's good. That's some good stuff right there. Look at that. It's not even going any higher than that. Of course, it's still pretty high. Next and left, but now it's good. It's working. I'm happy on that. Yeah. Look at that. That's an improvement over there. I just can't stop saying, look at that. This is a huge improvement. Huge improvement on that. We're going to generate a little bit more heat. Of course, there's no hot air coming out yet. But it's pretty cold. It does jump down really fast to 41, and then just goes down. But it is a huge improvement. I'm glad that I repasted my CPU. I'm glad I did that. It works so quickly. We got some good temperatures now. And thank you for watching.